fuels, you're going to use that land and you're going to pollute the air around you. Now, everybody was forced to wear a mask during a great situation that happened in 2020, right? But guess what? Air pollution killed twice as many people a year than the C word in 2 years. The amount of people that died in 2 years, air pollution killed twice as many in 1 year. 7 million people a year on Earth die from air pollution. But who talks about that? And what causes air pollution? All right, burning of fossil fuels, these nuclear plants, all those things getting emitted into the atmosphere. And guess what? We breathe it. All right, so 7 million people a year die from air pollution alone.
You got chemtrails. And you see that shit, they spray that shit.
No.
Chemtrails come down, I'm telling you, it come down on the people. Especially rain. I don't think they do it though when it's about to rain. I don't think you see it though. When I see it, I go to work and I do it. But I see it about the rain though. You know, all the chemtrails come down on the people. Especially about the rain. But it's another form of how they killing the people.
And that shows you how satanic thing is. Like chemtrails, two of the main chemicals or elements they spray with is barium and aluminum. So with the table elements, barium is Ba and aluminum is Al. So it's Baal. The left hand side, Esau continue pushing out that left hand witchcraft on the people.
It's like aluminum in yours as well. Exactly. So Esau, every avenue that he goes is to implant the death and destruction inside of the people. Well, because they look at it, they look at that population reduction, everything goes into that. The deodorants, toothpaste, papers, these foods, these sodas, the chemtrails in the sky, the water that you shower with, everything.
And then, but I'm telling you about the deodorant. I cut grass, right? But I want to do it. It's a food you eat. Like I can talk. It's in it. But they don't want to do it. And I don't feel like. I don't say that. Because the food you eat, because of all the bullshit I'm processing. I on this type of food. And must, in American culture, this basket with water really is an underlying issue. Unhealthy food. Alright? So we're destroying our own house. This is your body with the food that he created, this regular foods, but then he's destroying the actual house of the planet Earth. Alright, like I said, 7 million people alone die here from air pollution. And certain things like air pollution causes stroke, heart attacks, diabetes. Who would have thought cancer? Who would have known that they would have came from inhaling and exhaling that? All right?
Hey. Oh, Shalak.
Thus says the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths.
What's the old path? The 613 laws that you commandments of Yahweh outside. That's how you uphold the kingdom. And whatever you do, it's like how you put batteries in the remote, but you might put them in the wrong way, the remote doesn't turn on. Whatever your system is of your house, it has to fit into the existence of purpose. It has to engender life within the people, right?
It says, where is the good way and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls.
Esau really not to give in. Look at the state. Look at the state of the world. Look at the state of the people. Look at the state of the kids. Look at the state of the animals. Look at the state of the sky.
But I'm not mistaken. We only consume 40% of the food that we produce and process. Of the Western world.
did Romans, you still on something? I would say Romans 8. You know, and think about it, like Mary, great country in the world, great country in the world. Right? You can issue all this fucking money though. Ukraine all the money though. Then you got out in the world stop. Well, Jackson, Mississippi, that don't stop.
You know, hey, when Yahushua said before you lost my abolition from generation to generation, you know, when you look at the estate that Esau Edom, with the blessing that he had, being ruled by the sword, then he was going to receive the fatness of the earth. He's the only sole person that is responsible for the estate of the earth right now.
And then even with the poor, right? We had a welfare system where you didn't glean all your grapes, you didn't literally get everything from the fields, so the poor can have food. See, you might be homeless per se, you might be poor, but you're supposed to have access to food, man. Yeah. That's a human right. Yeah. That's inequity to not have access to food. Like, it's literally people like in other countries in America. They starving. But you know how much waste, you know how much food waste America produces? When you go to a restaurant, you drop at the dumpsters. You know how much food waste America produces? It has enough food waste to feed the rest of the world. And they won't give it away to them. Yep, they won't give it away. They won't give it away. No. They better throw it away. Get some
Hey, if I can say this, man, Esau has done so much to the point where, you know, you're supposed to be able to live off the earth. And, you know, back in the day, you could actually walk through the woods, man, and you could find like muscadine vines. You might find some wild strawberries, you know, apple trees, pear trees, plum trees, etc., man. But due to like all these chemtrails and everything, as the brother brought about earlier, when it rains, you know, all these chemicals are brought down to the ground, man. So that affects the growth of the fruit. It also affects the animals, man, because most animals are plant-based beings, man. So they eating grass, you know, leaves, fruit, etc. So this is just pretty much destroying it, the animals and the people, and it's causing people to have to actually be forced to go to Esau to get these particular generic foods, because you can't get them pretty much off the earth no more, man, because it's not growing naturally. And then the seeds they provide when you do have a garden or anything, they're not authentic, you know. So he has weaponized the earth natural ways to destroy the people, man, as well as the plants and animals.
He goes back to that lesson of Esau, and because you know in the scripture itself it says that ye shall go unto your enemies and you want all things. Esau Edom has perfected being the owner of this world, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture goes into how he sitting in the seat of the Most High, thinking himself that he is the Most High, because the other power that he possesses has really consumed his inner soul. You know, even when you look at the old like 300 who that 30, you know what I mean? Like he said, do you still this God? Right. And like, he was really God on earth. That's what he saw him. You know what I mean?
That's like when the Pharaoh.
Right.
Because the Pharaohs in Egypt had that God complex. Like, I'm God. You know?
Yeah, precept rule.
Quick point.
Yeah,
so it said, how much food waste is there in the U.S. each year? 108 billion pounds of food is wasted in the U.S. That equates to 130 billion meals and more than 408 billion in food thrown away each year. Shockingly, nearly 40% of all food in America is wasted.
40%. Yep. So I had to reverse it. But 40% of all food in America is wasted, man. You can feed the world with the food that America wastes. They said 1 billion meals?
Yeah, 108 billion pounds of food is wasted.
Yeah. But this, you know, so when you look at the consumption or the waste, the ratios never add up. When you look at the wealth that Esau even has accumulated versus the poor, it never adds up. Because people, if they were to combine that particular wealth put together, the entire state could be flourishing.
I looked up the word equity, right, in the Blue Letter Bible, and one of the synonyms for equity was evenness. Balance, justice.
Yep.
So when you think of evenness, you should go back to distribution.
that's why the scriptures say that unjust weight and unjust balance is abomination to his house. So as Esau Edom is that solid, dirty rock on the scale versus the beautiful sand, the beautiful dust. Like he's really dirty. Uneven that he possesses and exudes in the earth.
It has to. It's like how it breaks. He like basically.
This is the volume chapter 24, and verse 17 says, "You shall remember that you was a bondman in Egypt, and what the house of power of the king you from there. Man used to be the city."
And what we employees in America? I'm in America, same thing. You got it.
Verse 19, "When you cut down your harvest in your field, and has forgot the sheep in the field, you shall not go again to fetch it. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless, for Israelites, and for the widow, that the Lord the power may bless you with all the work of your hands."
But even according to the scriptures, even you're not gonna starve the nations out. Because this before we had a welfare system, man. It's a welfare system, man. That's why they made that movie Elysium. And Elysium, the elite weren't even on the planet Earth, because the planet Earth, it was letting it happen because of air pollution. But who caused the air pollution? So they had a habitation of all the Earth.
That's why we're going to see Revelation 21, how I saw a new heaven and a new earth. But when you go into the new, it's it's basically better than a former state. So when your house is, with Adam in the garden, especially compared to now, and much more better, your house shall return. So like you were saying, once these heathens go back to their land and things of that nature, the earth is going to use this. If they're following the law, statutes, and books.
Isaiah 15:8. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feather is come up against thee.
Fucking loggers, man. Like you cut down timber and things of that nature.
But it's a mass deforestation. Because you have to cut down a tree to build any kingdom.
Yeah.
It's that mass production. It's that mass deforestation. Yeah, they don't allow it to go back. Yeah. There's a cycle like that. It's a cycle.
Yeah, to build golf courses and stuff like that. For your deforestation.
Exactly. And it's like all. You can't keep drilling, You drill and you drill and you drill. But check this out. You don't need oil as an energy source to run our society. But you have these corporations going back to the elites, and they cash in off their oil. Why you did not know? The Tesla. Because you think you can run a society off wind power, off solar power, off wood chips. They've already done trial runs on that. But their oil money is in the pockets of the elite. That's what it is. It's a you don't run your country or your kingdom off a non-renewable resource. You use renewable resources because it has to cycle back. If it doesn't cycle back, you're going to cancel out the existence of the next generation. That's why it's inconsistent with the existence. Like,
when you cut down the harvest in the field, man has forgotten. When you beat your olive tree, and this is the Roman 24 verse 20, when you beat your olive tree, you shall not go over the bones again. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow. When you gather the grapes of your vineyard, you shall not bring it out of it. It shall be for the stranger, for the fatherless, and for the widow. And you shall remember that you were a bondman in the land of Egypt. Therefore, I command you to do this. Therefore, I command you to do this thing. So we always have to do
it. As a nation of people, when you look at the Bible itself, the Heavenly Father had always orchestrated for you to serve Him, honor Him, but also to love thy brother and love thy neighbor. Right. When you look at society right now, it's all prophetic because even the scripture said that the heart of men shall wax cold. And that's at that time that we are in and definitely entering unto. But when you simply look at how the Most High had everything structured, outlined. He gave you the guides, the rules, and the regulations of operating yourself on the earth that He gave you. You know, but nobody adheres to that. Even so-called Christians, nobody adheres to that. Nobody takes accountability for the state that the earth is in right now. Scripture itself says the earth is our course.
But they blame mankind.
Who the hell said? You know what I'm saying? That's so vague to the point to where it does not hone in on anybody. You know, but we understand through the Spirit, probably y'all was around shot, who's responsible for that, because we know only the Most High gave that particular power to, which is Esau Edom, the earth is given into the head of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. And even the book right there, ain't read it, bro. Rush Icons. You know what I'm saying? If you look at that, now look this book up. Let me see, bro. Like, look this book up on Amazon. Amazon.com. You got Russian icons, right? Russian icons. This particular book covers the history of David, the history of the Lord, the history of John the Baptist, the history of Mary, the mother of the Lord, so on and so forth. You know, it has everything in there. Now, how much is this book? How much is this book on Amazon?
Who's it about?
Vladimir. See, it should be Vladimir.
And there's another book. I don't even like to say the name at this point. But who is he? Who is he? Who is he?
$2,994.
Now, one person of the black and brown community
Keep on that book.
well, they could be like, I'm not wasting on that. Right. And why isn't that twice? To make it out of reach.
Inaccessible.
To make it inaccessible. Why? Because if you look at the concept of existing in today's life, it does not have the God like us. Everything is supposed to purposely and meaningfully keep you disconnected from the Most High power, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh.
We see fireflies going up. I was on a job and it was some honeybees in the way of some park that I was supposed to get outside. And I was like, man, y'all got some of ecosystem. Right? It was because your Wi-Fi and your calcium, air pollution, IG. But it didn't start in the 1800s. It started in the 1500s. When this man came to America and brought animals from Spain, he brought the ecosystem. When you killed out 77 million Ganites, guess what? They had an effect on the ecosystem. Man. This does death alone, man.
All money is very expensive, you know, for the most part. It's right, but it's more expensive than most.
Yeah, we mentioned about Gad, and you brought out Jeremiah 6:16 about the old paths. This is Black Elk. He was from the Lakota tribe, and he said, I could see that the white man did not care about each other the way our people did. They would take everything from each other if they could. Some had more of everything that they could use, while crowds of people had nothing at all.
If you go back in history, the Greeks, the Romans, you look at the emperors that ruled, they all took each other out.
Yeah, but did you go back to the Macedonian period? Which were the Romans coming back? Like the 1400s, the Chesseres, Borgias, those dynasties, they bought the same mindset. They cut those mindsets. I mean, it's like Spartans. It's not like easy. It's like, we talking about the dynasties of Cain. It's a dynasty of Cain.
You look at Jacob, they were having a cutthroat mentality. It was for glory. It wasn't to have power. So to speak. It was always just I just want to be glorified. I want to be that particular person. He saw Edom. He wanted so he could be with it. Yeah. It's like somebody going to the post academy and wants to be number one, but they let me go out here in the world and be a crooked cop. He saw Edom.
Like even with the the so-called Jewish Romans wars, it was like a lot of skirmishes, like before we know about the 67 AD or 70 AD. Like before then, hey, Jake was getting Esau's ass, man, because he was getting tired of taxation, you know? So rightfully so, we know it wasn't done right in the spirit because
you see that? Deliver his people, but also to get self-expression. That's their glory.
That's right. Verse 45. Wherefore he ran on him voraciously through the midst of the battle, slaying on the right hand and on the left, so that they were divided from him on both sides. Which done, he crept under the elephant and thrust him under and slew him, whereupon the elephant fell down on him and David died.
You know, he's in the right spot, so the elephant fell too quickly for him to get out the way. You know, but ultimately, you know, and I had that in mind too, you know, since rest of spirit, because that's exactly what I was thinking of when Jake trying to get their particular glory. It's always for the betterment of their people, but they understand that the Most High is going to give them a reward ultimately, you know what I'm saying, for their zealousness. It's back in Isaiah 14, I'm going to jump up to verse 4. Isaiah 14 and 4. Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased?
The oppressor. You oppressing the earth. First of all, you're oppressing the 12 tribes of Israel in your kingdom. We're prisoners in your kingdom. But on the grand scheme of things, you are an oppressor of humanity, man. You know? You know, even the concept of a job and retirement you receive, that's oppressive, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, people that receive Social Security on a fixed income, they're actually living from check to check. So meanwhile, you're spending 25, 30 years working from check to check. And then you get so-called Social Security, you still live from check.
So you're still oppressed. So then these jobs that you work will kill you. Because you should be that article. Men who don't take at least a week off a year on vacation, they're like a 40% increased chance of having a heart attack.
But shit, in return, what happens? People die because they're no longer working.
Yes, those trauma set in, those naive traumas set in, man. And you come with that with the standard American diet, man. You know what that was about these jobs? They don't put in a trajectory or a simulation to see if it's going to ensure longevity. All these plants are designed to create profit and maximize profit, but they never design plants to make sure that it's going to ensure longevity for the worker. So even the jobs you work, you throw your body out of orbit, you work in all types of unnatural positions over an extended period of time. Helping people have back surgery or what's the word? Carpal tunnel. This is what helping people that have carpal tunnel. So they don't like it's inconsistent with existence. The formula is to ensure a profit, not longevity for people. You know?
It says, the Lord has broken the staff of the wicked,
Which is your rulership. In other words, you're going to get knocked out of power.
and the scepters of the rulers.
Yep. And that's why Daniel 7 is a military efficiency.
And then not us, he's going to come and the crown of the king of the earth. You know, place it on his feet.
It's unchanged melody from old precedent.
It's going to be so crazy because, like, you read the book of Revelation, we talk about when the Lord returns, how the armies, it says that they existed, there's fighting against the angels of heaven. And then there's this interview with this guy for artificial intelligence saying that they have these bots that look like humans, you know, but they're programmed to only be turned on, so to speak, for an alien invasion. You know what I'm saying? So they're prepared for it. It's already.
So you're gonna fight to preserve your relationship, right? But all diseases fight back, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not thinking, But like when you put medicine in your body, it's fighting that disease is attacking your immune system.
Yeah, all diseases and all cancers they were created to destroy.
Yeah.
So they start here, and their whole duty and job is to spread until completion.
I have seen them really spread like a green bay tree. You gotta talk. I got we're gonna be these last round of scriptures.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth also found the hazardous blood.
What happens is you open up with that. Yahweh outside, he gives their truth. It's their confirmation. It's established. So the earth is defiled, man. Why? Because of the inhabitants. But who's the ruler of the inhabitants?
Esau. Like, we're not crazy. You look at facts and data. This is the reality. See, when people would rather not look at the facts and data, they'd rather the narrative.
They want to see.
Yep.
They want to see it. Like, you're on Earth. Y'all remember the first Matrix? Where Morpheus was talking to Neo, and he was showing him the Matrix, right? But then he showed him the actual Earth outside of the Matrix. And Earth was fucked up. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah. This how the city really looks.
That's why that term came after they moved it. Like, living in the Matrix.
You living in the Matrix. So, like, entertainment and streaming and parties and clubs, that's a what's it called? It's a distraction from reality. Reality is we're living in a graveyard. I'm sorry, mother.
That's like modern day bread and circus.
Modern day bread and circus.
I mean, each day they had a Disney Christmas parade, and they're not consistent with reality.
Yeah,
that's right.
I was one brother. It's just like Pat, like his name, like Benches. He's that motherfucker. That motherfucker. Yeah, he's motherfucker. He tells you. Christmas. He said, "Pay it." He tells you in the Christmas. It pays you. Pay it. Valentine's. He tells you, and you still. And the motherfucker like, he said my words. The motherfucker didn't believe that shit though.
I had an old friend from high school text me this morning. It was like a Merry Christmas, whatever. And I'm like, you too.
Yeah, that's what
I say too.
It was like say it back.
You too though.
Yeah.
They have to get it because they know that's not what we're about.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, like he said, he like that old motherfucker. And it don't believe it. These pass out shit like this, man. Black Friday,
Black Friday, Christmas time, New Year's, tax season, so it's all for the game of the enemy.
they get rich from up
Because even if Jack, I thought about this the other day, like even if Jack were to receive reparations, let's say $45 billion spread across the nation, about the black and brown, Native Americans, so on and so forth, that were affected by the transatlantic slave period, slave trade, and whatnot. Jake would still take all of that and put it right back into the system.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, it's surprised Esau hasn't done it because he knows he's going to receive the reward.
Right? Esau made mockery of him in the Dave Chappelle show.
They gave it to mine.
Yeah, when they gave reparations back to Jake made that shit right back to the system, man.
This is a KFC spot for those.
Again, when you going down that time of reparation, it goes back to restore. So only the Howard Shah can really restore us back to where we once were. So if a nigga give us $200 million, the elders $2 billion, you know what I'm saying? Or let's just say all Jake gets over $100 million.
at the end of the day, you still slave. And then, like the other was saying, the Shapiro was saying, you're still gonna give it right back to Esau. And he's got a benefit.
And they give you the money when it's worth pretty much.
Yeah.
The more they free.
Yeah.
You know, like you ain't getting the true value.
It's the most has ever been devalued like this, you know? Hey, real quick. Hey, this is Isaiah 52:3. For thus says the Lord Yahweh, you have sold yourselves for naught.
For nothing. You sold off for nothing. Hey, Fantasia, I was just watching her on TikTok. And she said she's broke. She's hungry.
She's the big woman though.
No, I'm in your spirit. I'm in your spirit.
Yeah, I'm she big, but she sing and she's great though. But she sold the world
For nothing. But the idea is, look how many albums she sold. Why is she broke?
Yeah, that's my baby. She's
She's a power man. She's a power woman.
Yeah.
And she was in the power show to take the reaper.
Man.
We love the physical slavery, and if we went into more like a corporate slavery.
Yeah.
So entertainers are nothing but power. And all entertainers run to own their own masters, own their own records. What happens? Some scandal comes out. You go to prison and get broke. The R. Kelly, the Bill Cosby, the oldest.
They died in a hotel.
They died in a hotel.
And guess who's the puppet master of them all?
He saw him.
Right.
He is the cause of all, we can say it, all the good and earth and all the bad and earth.
Yeah.
It all roots back to Esau.
Because he's the God of this world.
He got the girl.
All right, so he said, for thus said the Lord Yahweh, you have sold yourselves for naught, and you should be redeemed without money.
Right. Because it comes from a spiritual system. It comes from a spiritual system. It's only the elect is going to be redeemed. 2/3, they're going to give it a what we call it, a so-called.
Yep.
And that's right. That's right. It's been 28. Right. Then when we said that, I buy you. He comes on the shoulders.
He's the savior of Israel.
He can open the planet. Right. He can be on though. All you can get money. TD Jakes, we should fuck. I hate the nigga though. I always think of Jay-Z from the beat or whatever. Y'all shy. Gonna say this.
Yeah. Well, he probably they talking about Martin Luther King. You know, pretty much he got taken out. You know, they pretty much burned down his own neighborhood. You know, but Jay was looking at him like some form of savior, but he's not a savior. Even
All right, now, pretty simple.
those guys that watch those great movies, with our apostles and others.
Yeah, pretty simple.
No.
We can't say the Lord is using us.
Yeah.
With the Holy Spirit to change lives. But there's only one Savior. And we about peace. The only thing that we can do is tell you what thus said Yahweh Shai. That's it. Because at the end of the day, we still trying to say this. Yeah. Which is our own spirit, our own tail, our own acts. And those that we love and those that hear us. But outside of that, we are completely powerless.
Right. That's right. You said with mouthpiece, right? Football player, mouthpiece, spirit. Check it out. Wow.
All right, this prayer has arrived. 1, I'm starting verse 7. In all things have we trespassed and not obeyed thy commandments, nor kept them neither.
That's the curses. You know, because if you go to the curses, man, it's nothing but indignation. The righteous anger, because the most time to put these curses on us for nothing. Those curses were exercised on us as a nation because we did not fulfill Allah. You know, so it's just everything that we are seeing, everything we went through, everything we're going through now. You know, say it's just.
It's just. It's very correct.
He says, nor kept them neither done as thou hast commanded us, that it might go well with us.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment.
True judgment. Hey, you should have moved.
Yep.
That's it though. So I feel like Robert Law did it though. Because we done this. And I at the same time, we don't know that we Israel. But now they know on top. People know that we on Israel though. They know now.
Yeah, we look on the massive scale. Yeah, in these last days, and that's how you know in the last days because there's a different tone that's been through the spirit from the apostles on down. You know, that spirit of the Lord has been cast. You know, you've had trinkets here and there throughout, throughout the years of people proclaiming, to the big Israelites and, still holding on to tribe and stuff of that nature. But for the most part, the true identity of the Lord is only God's Son has been revealed in a grander scale. Right? So that's how we know that in the last days, because the Lord Himself, He said, "What? That ye shall see these signs come to pass."
But think about everything though. We're on the people in this situation though. It's nobody in this situation but us.
I can't hear nothing, bro.
No, we the boys. Y'all didn't like Cowboys? No, we the boys.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so back in prayer, Ezra, this is verse 9. And thou did deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Both
You saw it all.
Well, I was the key.
Nothing.
right.
The more idiot.
It says, most hateful forsakers of the Most High, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world.
So you're not just king, meaning what? You're not just. What makes you just? Apply the law, statutes, and the commandments.
And that's just like I have to.
Our prayer is around.
And it's it's not right in here. It's right up. It's not right in. So it's living up in my body.
That's why I say in the book of Psalms, he casts the Most High's words.
That's right. He's a idiot.
Yeah.
And creation of the law. So that's what the brother had read in prayer for three more sons. At the time, it was talking about King Nebuchadnezzar. Today, it's 5 East. This background great. Walk down and walk to the school. That's a mother and a daughter. We got generation curses. Esau, he doesn't generation curses too. Concerning wickedness.
This is Revelation to the 1 verse 1. I saw a new heaven and a new earth, and the first heaven and the first earth passed away. The sea, God's term new, according to the Greek, kainos, and some definitions for kainos, sources and affairs, lexicon, says new, which is for new, which has recently made it superior to what it seems.
Hey, you not to get it, but that goes back to Ezekiel 36. And it tells you that it's going to surpass that of the beginning. In the beginning of time out, and it's unfathomable, man. That's everybody's get it,
No.
So you don't know what those boys going to get it.
I mean, I was going to get that earlier, but yeah, I'm going to get it while I'm getting my fire. Jeremiah 27, 5. I have made the earth, the man, and the beasts that are upon the ground by my great power and by my outstretched arm, and have given it unto whom it seemed meet unto me. I mean, basically, it's a transition period. He had the earth for a period of time, and now it's time's up. Now we got to do that. We got to make the earth, man. We got next. Remember that? That's saying? Yeah. And we got next. Hey, well, with that, we're going to be brothers and sisters for edify. Once again, one of the problems we're going to. I want to show you how to shot my show. This is written on the well. These some lessons of the well is not going to be better. Our Father, our Lord, and Shalom.